What's up, guys? I gave you a long preview there. That laser sound that you heard that I soloed is the sound I'm going to go over. It's just made in Sylenth. It's really a very basic patch, and it's a really popular sound, and it's bigger than most lasers that I would probably go to from my massive library of old lasers I used to make. I think Sylenth is so much better for lasers. So yeah, in the beginning here, you kind of heard a little bit of that too. And in this way, it's being played in a chord. So I mean, I copied some MIDI from somewhere else in my song, and you can see that's playing in 3 notes at once. So it can do that, and you can just play single notes. I have a little bit of glide and all that, and then you can see I'm automating the pitch bend in Sylenth to go up in frequency, so it has that rising effect. So let's go into the patch now. So it's just this one right here. So first thing you're gonna do is go menu, initialize your preset, so that way you start with a nice blank preset, and you don't have to change things from wherever Sylenth opens up for you. So let's probably just start off by bringing up our voices to 16, so we get the most out of Sylenth. And now what you want to do is start in oscillator 1. Just make sure you're on a saw wave. Bring this up to 5 voices, and turn the phase right here to 35.17 degrees. We're going to detune this to 6.29 stereo, right where it is, all the way up, and that's about it. And let's move on to oscillator 2. And for oscillator 2, we're gonna have another saw wave. We're gonna put this on 3 voices. We're gonna bring this down an octave, because we kind of want to, well, other than that, the phasing and the octaves are different, and the voices are different between these 2 exact waves. They're really gonna kind of pan each other out and make a little bit of wideness there, so that'll be really nice. If I solo just A by itself, that's kind of where we get some of that basic sound already. I'm sure it sounds much different for you guys, but whatever. And so yeah, phase all the way down. Volume, we're gonna tuck that down to around 4.19, because again, it's sort of like a layer to this one. And we're gonna detune this to 6. And that's about it. Make sure re-trigger is on for both of these. And let's go to our amp envelope here. So we're gonna have the attack on 0.85, decay all the way up, and our sustain just a little bit up, not all the way down, so it's like at 0.63, or you could just have it all the way down, doesn't really matter. And a little bit of release, 2.434. We don't want too much. It's kind of a laser sound, so it's kind of a quick release sort of thing. We don't want these to decay and release forever. So let's see. Okay, so let's do filter A's part A's filter, I mean. And let's see, we're gonna go here, we're gonna select a low pass. We're gonna keep this on 24 dB slope, and we're gonna put the cutoff just a little bit down from the middle, so like around 95 hertz. A little bit of reso if you want, kind of gives a nice little bit of color. And that'll be at 2.76. Drive at 3.57. Just a little bit of nice color also from that. And let's see. Okay, I think we can copy the amp envelope from A. So you can just press this C right here and just paste it into B, and all we're going to change really is just the attack and sustain. So the sustain here in part B's amp envelope is all the way down, and the attack is slightly higher, and that's at 0.93. So it's a little difference, but that's kind of what, just from tweaking and kind of playing around with the parameters, I kind of just landed on that, and I really liked it. I'm not sure if it'll make a big difference, but again, I'm gonna tweak this preset for a reason like that. And let's see. So okay, we're gonna start here with another saw wave, our last saw wave, and that'll be right here in oscillator 1 of part B. And we'll bring this up to 8 voices, retrig on, volume all the way up, phase all the way down, detune all the way up, and that's about it. We're gonna bring this up an octave, and we redid amp envelopes. So for our last oscillator, we're just gonna throw some noise, and that's kind of a technique a lot of people do with synthesizers, is that they will find a noise wave and throw that in underneath everything, so kind of just fills in the blank spots. You could also do that with pulse waves if you're doing like super saws, but noise waves are just a little bit better for filling in the spots. And you're going to turn this way down, so barely noticeable. I actually think I turned mine down a bit. I think I might had it at 2 something. Probably that's too much. Maybe at 0.62, around there. Just really low. And there's not much to it. We don't really need to get into that. Let me see. Okay, so my part B filter is a little different. So again, it's the same low pass, 24 dB slope. Cutoff is at 51 hertz. The reso is at 4.29, and our drive is at 7.29. So now that we've done all our oscillators and filters and amp envelopes, let's go into our main filter control, which I don't think I touched too much. I just left the reso down. I brought the key track up to 2.52, and the cutoff is at 224 hertz. And if you want to use warm drive, that's cool. I mean, I can't really tell the difference when I turn it on in this sound and off. But okay, so now let's now to get that little laser sound, we're gonna go to our LFO 1 here, and we're just going to throw on a cutoff A and B and a pitch A and B. So by selecting these green boxes, you select cutoff A and B, pitch A and B, and we're gonna bring them up kind of around to 7. So I didn't bring this one all the way to 7. I brought this cutoff A and B to 6.48, but I for sure brought my pitch up to 7.05. I tried to get it up perfectly on 7, but I didn't really care to be that precise. Why I like 7 is because I like to think in like kind of like chords or in keys. So like 4 and 7, I like to kind of move -4, -7, -12, you know, just so it just kind of stays in the same scale. So that's kind of why I have these precise numbers for that. It doesn't have to be like that either, but I kind of just do that. And we're gonna set our rate to 1/8, so pretty much just down the middle. I select a saw wave for this. You can get really cool sounds with the triangle one and just a regular old sine. Pulse waves are pretty cool, square waves pretty much. And let's see, so saw. And gain, you have to bring this all the way up so you can hear the LFO's effect. And that's pretty much it for Sylenth. So let me see. Let me kind of play around with this. So yeah, you can hold this down, and if you wanted to be really cool, you could automate the LFO rate right here. So just holding down one note. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Very quick, easy little laser sound. I'm using this in let me see, I'm using this in the F2 and F3 octaves, so very low octaves even, because I'm not a big fan of those like really high-pitched squeaky lasers like that. That kind of bugs me. I kind of like low lasers with a big fat like wah sound or something like that. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll try to do daily videos again. I just always get so busy, but I will try to make time for you guys. I want to. So thanks for watching, you guys. Please like and subscribe. Let me know if you guys like this or not. It really does help me see what you guys want. So thanks.